waves till I make this change. Contact. Two down, one to go. Now for a three-point landing.
And what's good in your hood, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Diverse Comics and Pop. And I'm your host, Raymond Leonard, and I make comic books. I am the artist creator of Agent Solo, Violent Bird, and Gaitron. And all three of my books have been successfully funded on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Okay, guys, before we get into it, I'm going to need you to do me a favor, and it's going to be for free. I just need you to click that like button and click that bell so you get notifications every time I post a new video, and we gravy. It's all Gucci. So do me that favor, y'all. Let's help grow this channel to 2,000 subscribers. We can do it. I know we can do it. Okay, so today's video is about having a business plan. What do I mean by that? Now, this is for if you're if you want to be a comic book artist, if you think about want to make your own comics, like on the fall, like my book Gaitron. This is not this guy. I'm sorry, it's not Gaitron. I'm tripping today. I'm tweaking. This is my book Agent Solo, issue number 2. You know, and if you want to do something like this, you're gonna have to make a plan. What I mean by plan, say if it's you working a 9 to 5, this is for the people out there working a 9 to 5. You know, if you working a 9 to 5, right? And say if it's you want to make your own comic book, you're trying to figure out how. How can you get around this while working a 9 to 5? Well, what you do is first you set the groundwork, man. You set the groundwork by writing down what you want to do. So if say if it's you want to do probably one issue comic book, which I recommend. For your first comic book, it should be just one book. That one book, all you need is one book for right now to get you, you know what I'm saying, to get you up and running. But you need to make that business plan, man. You need to find out, write down how you're going to pay for this, how much you need, you know, and how much is it going to cost for you. If you need an artist, maybe you're a writer and need an artist, you know, so you're gonna need this. You're gonna need to know all this. How you gonna how are you gonna sell it? Or is it gonna be a crowdfunding campaign? Or are you going to directly sell it online? Or are you gonna go to conventions? Now, conventions are very when I say very expensive, it's very expensive. I'm just not gonna say it's very expensive. I give you no quote on how expensive it is to do a con, like a big con, any convention. The big cons really. Them tables gonna hit you for $467 and up. For a bigger booth table, it's gonna be like 1,000, 2,000 and on up. And like I said, it's very expensive. So picture if you was you had to travel, that's even more money. See what I'm saying? All this stuff adds up, man, to money. So you gotta have some type of income coming in to help you. You know, so maybe this is a little hobby you want to do. See, I don't want to, state the conception as, man, you make comic books, you're gonna be super rich. No, it's not like that. It's about having that extra income. Maybe your comics will help you with extra income coming through. You know, I don't want you to just think, oh man, if I just make comics, I'm just be super rich. You know, it don't work like. The only way you can be rich is if you get some type of deals going through. You got a lot of, your IP is, IP means for intellectual properties. If you're doing some type of media deal, you get a Netflix deal, cool. But That's how you make money, is through IP properties like toys, video games, etc. But now back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to make a nice uh, business plan. You know how much money you're gonna need. See, I'm gonna give you an example. I worked at I had so many jobs, man. Where I jumped on my comic book journey. Um, I worked Taco Bell's, man. I worked Toys R Us. I worked Dollar Tree. I worked so many crazy odd jobs, man. That I couldn't believe I was working. I worked UPS for 2 years. Toys R Us was for 5 years, and you would think, oh man, Toys R Us, yeah, it's like a dream job of mine, but then it turned to Toys R Us hell because they weren't paying me. The pay was just, it sucked, y'all. It sucked, like it sucked ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was bringing home these $150, $140 sometimes. And only good time you bring in some real good money from working there was Christmas time, because you was getting all overtime and coming in every day. So yeah, you'll see some money around that time. But it was just hell after that, man. After Christmas was over with, hours was dead. Like, maybe Easter come around, you would see some more hours. So you gotta remember, this is a toy store. So it operates by special holidays, birthdays, blah blah, etc. Summertime, something like that. But then it'd be having this crappy days. But man, when they went bi-weekly, they changed because every day was getting paid every Friday. But when they changed to bi-weekly, it went straight to hell. The managers that I was used to, you always had them cool managers. You know what I'm saying? You get them hours, you was all good, but all that disappeared, man. All the good managers gone. They brought in all these new managers that was a-holes. Oh man, it just went to hell, man. And so what I was doing, I was just coming home, man, and I'll never forget, I was working on my Gaitron book. This is the first Gaitron book. I wish I had a copy of it, man. I hate when I don't have nothing around me, but I'm gonna show Gaitron. I'm gonna show them Gaitron books in the next video, another video, so you guys can see it. But yeah, I was working on my Gaitron books, man. I never forget coming home just grinding, cause I just got sick of just working at this job, man. But they ended up firing me because the manager, the new manager came in. She was just an asshole, She just couldn't wait to fire me for messing up on one little mistake, pricing something. But I was just tired, y'all. I was tired. I had enough. But of course, I had got my job at Sam's Club, working as a cashier, and the pay was way better. I'm not gonna even front. Sam's Club paid me good, man. They paid me good. I was a cashier, and I was, they give out bonuses. Say for instance, if everyone don't get injured, everybody get like a $1,000 bonus. So hey, $1,000 was good with me, man. I was loving them $1,000 checks. You know what I'm saying? Because what I was doing with that money was I was investing into my comic books. I was investing into it with Gaitron, Agent Solo, Violent Bird, the Agent Solo toy, action figure, man. Dude, I'm telling y'all, man, I was having a ball working there, and also I was able to fly to other shows. I was able to go to Florida SuperCon. I did the Florida SuperCon, and I did LA Comic Con. All the benefits of working at Sam's Club. But see, I was smart. I was taking that money and I was putting it into my art supplies. I was buying all these type of art supplies. Man, I was going crazy when with that money. Because, I always had to put in my mind is that, hey, they can get rid of me anytime. They can. And this how it changed, though. When they started a new system up that you can't be late, you get 3 strikes, you out of there. After that, I just got tired working there. So when they fired me, I was like, man, I don't care. Plus I got my unemployment, and when I was doing that plan, man, I was working on my books. Um, you know, and it was just a blessing to do that. So what I'm telling you is, don't get comfortable with them jobs, man, because they can let you go anytime. Be working on, do something on the side for you to have that extra income coming in. So when they fire you, still have some money coming in. So you won't be panicking and shit. Oh man, they fired me. Oh, I can't find a job. Especially if you single, you have no kids. You really in a good you're in a good mood because you could do a lot of things. But if you got kids, oh man, that's you really gotta get out there and do your thing, man, because it's totally different when you got kids versus if you don't have no kids. But yeah, man, create that business plan, what you want to do with your book. Also, I advise if it's gonna be your first book, make at least 15 pages. I mean, if you could do 20, hey, go ahead and do it. But I recommend really 15 pages plus the cover, the back cover. Um, and to get it printed up at Kablam. Kablam, print your books up your first time. Because let me tell you something, printing books is expensive. Expensive as hell. Due to inflation, how everything is just going up and shit. Everything's so high now. So, cost of paper is very high. It was a paper shortage. And I think it still is kind of, but you know what I'm saying. But I wanted to share that with you guys, man. For those who thinking about doing this, just have a plan. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell you to quit your job once you do this. Keep something on the side. You know what I'm saying? But work on your business. You know what I'm saying? Keep that extra stream income coming in because these jobs, they're replacing people with robots and shit. So you just want to just be real focused on what you're doing. And I don't want to mislead anyone. Say, yeah, quit your job, become a comic artist like me, and you'll be good. No. Create your book, still keep your job. And hey, if your job lets you go, at least you have your book and it's selling and you got some other type of income coming in, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. But just keep in mind that, your spending habits, and sometimes you got to cut back on stuff. You like going to the show, cut back on that. If you like going out, partying, all that, you got to cut back on that. Because now you on your own little boss and you kind of on a budget and you just want to just, keep above afloat. But no, I'm not saying quit your job and none of that, man. But just be aware that, don't get comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable with a corporate job. Because corporate jobs, like I said, you go wake up the next day, you go to work, on your way to work, you see a big ass sign on that door saying, sorry, we closed due to company closes doors. And I've seen that happen so many times, man. I was working at Gold Blast when that happened. And get up with the work. A big ass sign was on the door saying, no longer in business. Sorry to all our workers and customers. They shut the doors without even letting us know until we got up there to go, also going to work. And people was crying and shit, because just the only income they had. See, me, I was totally different because I always had something. I was always doing something else besides working just one job. During that time, I was cutting hair. And then I was also drawing tattoos for people. So I always had some money coming in, regardless of having a job. I always kept. I learned that from my granddad. May he rest in peace in heaven. He always told me, always have different multiple streams of income coming in, regardless of having a job. Because that job could always just let you go anytime they want to, or anything can happen. I always had that extra income coming in just in case something like that ever happened. until this day, what my granddad taught me still stands. Because now I see so many people losing their jobs, terrified, don't know where they're going to eat, get their next meal, all because, you got to have that extra stream of income coming in, man, because you never know. You never can get comfortable with these jobs. See what I'm saying? So, like I said, if you want to create comic books, and like I said, I love it, man. I love just coming right down here and working on my art table right here and drawing up my stories and inking and stuff, or sending stuff to the inker, to the colorist, talking on FaceTime with them and stuff, planning out stuff. It's really fun, but you just gotta keep in mind that it's important to really have that extra income coming in and setting up for your future. Not this if you single, man. Now, like I said, if you got kids or whatever, yeah, you gotta keep a job, man. You really gotta keep a job. Because if you got kids and you probably got 4 or 5 kids, that's that's real right there. You gotta really take care of that. But I just wanted to chat with you guys for today and make a plan. Use that phone, man. Y'all got all those phones, man. Y'all don't never use them, man. I just don't understand that. Y'all got these high-tech phones, Androids and everything, but you don't use it for resources and stuff to help you. Use them phones, man. I mean, why are you paying $300, $400? You're not using that phone for resources and stuff, man. We living in a tech world now where you could touch a button and everything just come up. Start using it, man. Use it. Take advantage of that, man. It's a good thing that you can do that now. Now we live in there. You don't have to worry about trying to get a publishing deal, nothing like that. You could be your own little publishing boss and just work through the internet. And your fan base, what you build, will buy your books. You don't need all that, I mean, it's cool, but, you cut out the middleman, just get all rape benefits for yourself, man. Or you want somebody to take 50 or 20% off book price and all that other bullshit that come with being with a publisher when you just can be your own boss and you got to worry about nobody finna screw you over, or you ain't really seeing no real money from the book. And it just, publisher game can be real dirty, man. I see a lot of people get snaked. You don't want that. But anyway, yeah, create that business plan, man. You can do it, man. Sit down and just figure out what pays what, how you gonna get here, what you need, what you're gonna do. The business plan is gonna help you focus out everything you need to do, and you follow those guides. Each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Follow those guides, you'll be all right. You'll be okay. Trust me. But all right, guys, I'm not gonna keep you guys holding. I just want to sit down and chat with you for a minute about, make you think for a minute, man. Use your brain, man, and get that book done. Get that comic book done. If you desire to make your own book, you can do it. But it's gonna take dedication, a whole lot of discipline, and persistent. You gotta be persistent. You gotta stay persistent on it, man. You gotta be persistent. Be on your purpose, man. Stay, stay strong, man. Keep that mind frame strong. Abundance mindset. You guys take care, man. Also, subscribe to the channel. Help this channel grow. Let's get to 1,000 followers. Press that like button. You know what I'm saying? That like button means everything. So you guys take care, be safe, and keep creating those comic books. Raymond, I'm out.